what's up everyone? Welcome back to Mehl's Mountain Garage. After work edition. So, you guys follow my channel, I'm sure you've seen Rose, my 2007 Chevy HHR. It's got a 2.2 Ecotec, an engine I put in a bit ago, 5-speed. It's got SS suspension, SS front brakes, the non-Brembos, a 2.5-inch downpipe, don't mind that heater in the background, and 2.5 or 3-inch MagnaFlow exhaust. So the reason it's here, I don't have my lift set up at home, and I need to replace the emergency brake cables, the rear spring bumpers because they're rotted away. I need to do a cat and a lower control arm bushing. So I'll try and do it in such a way that maybe you can follow along. I picked all the parts up from Rock Auto. I gotta do a headlight also. Have a cabin air filter. I was able to get some GM Delco emergency brake cables, relatively inexpensive, believe it or not. I thought they would have been hard to find or super expensive, but they're not. I've got some Mehl exhaust gaskets to pull my homemade downpipe off. You'll see that. One spherical bushing for the control arm. That better be a bushing. And then those are my snubbers, more GM parts. So, yeah, so let me set it up, get it up in the air, and we'll start pulling it apart. With the vehicle up in the air, go on ahead and show you guys what we got going on here. I've got the FE5 shocks and the FE5 springs. That's the higher suspension option that SS's normally run on these. And you can kind of see, well not kind of see, but you can see that the rubber is gone from that snubber. It was laying in this spring at one point. You can see the isolator is gone here. Get a better picture there. So these are relatively easy to do. Pull these out, I think they're 18 millimeter. Pop the two 18 millimeter shock bolts out, or at least one of them. Maybe the bottom will probably be easier to get to. And then just pry the rear axle down and the springs will fall out. I don't really have, I'll see if I can prop my phone up so you guys can kind of follow along. Now I have this in the air, it can be done on the ground. It can be done with hand tools. You don't need impact guns or nothing like that. So it's relatively easy to do. I already have one side off, so there you go. Then I'll just pry it down with a bar. See if I can't set this up so you can see. Simple as that. They're in there with a pretty... Spring is out. See there's kind of a bottom pocket there. It is plastic, so it's not metal to metal. There's no pocket. There is a metal locator, but we don't want metal to metal, so the isolator's plastic with a snubber. And that snubber, when the car bottoms out, would hit this. So I used a hammer, pry bar, bust our isolator off. Let's open the package. There you go. Nice and purple. You see there's like grooves here. They actually taper higher as they go towards that orange disc there. And that helps keep it in the spring. The spring doesn't have a top or a bottom. It doesn't matter. Least of all, not this one. So, finagle with and push it on. Set up to go back in. Set the spring on the bottom perch. And when we go to put the shock back in, we line it up. I'll get a jack or a bar Now this would kind of be easy on the ground at this stage because you can lower the vehicle on jack stands from a jack, right, with the jack stands under the rear axle, and it'll slowly control the rate at which you lift the axle up to put your shocks back in. Me, I'm just going to use one of the tools I got laying around here. So let me go on ahead and rock the other side. I am just going to use my tool cart. And just slowly come down on it. Come down slow and easy. You see the cart's rolling. Now, you gotta line your springs up with the perches. Don't get all ham on it, see? Now it's lined up. We'll come down a little bit more to get the shock holes lined up. It's not quite there. Boom, that's it. Well, that is how you put rear spring isolators and bump stops on a 2006 to I think 11 Chevy HHR. You can get the parts from Rock Auto, Amazon, eBay, I'm sure. I went with original GM items. There's our part number. So yeah, this one was kind of short. Thanks for watching Mehl's Mountain Garage. I want to keep these all separate so you can just see what you want and go to the next one. The next thing I want to tackle is the emergency brake cables. That's going to be a bit longer. Hit the like if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe. Check out my other stuff. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.